Okay, let's go over, guys, what the markets did today. It's 9/22/2021 Fed Day. Okay, as a rule, I believe intelligent people don't do a ton of trading. Uh, just I just don't think it's an intelligent way to go. Number one. Number two, if you do trade, which I did, and lots of my students did, you go small. You go small, but let's take a look at a couple things that we did, and then I'll go over a few things that I personally did. Okay, so as a group, we took a trade at 11:18. We went short at 71.54 and made 15 pennies on that trade on crude right there at 11:18, and that was pretty cool. The desire was for it to get down here to 71.17. Um, but the market was not going to have anything to do with that. So at least we made at least 15. Well, we made about 15 pennies if you're taking contracts off properly on at least one or two contracts. And that was pretty good. That was pretty good there. Um, where was that other one that I'm looking at here? Oh, here it is. So it's been a long day. So in the afternoon, I was looking at the 7200, 72, the 70. It's been a real long day. The $72, and I took a trade long at 72, and it came back up there because we know that most people are going to be getting short. So what do we like to do? Now we like to take their money. And that's exactly what we did. So from 72, it's good 15 to 20 pennies. And that's exactly what I did. And I was pretty happy with that. And that's all I did. It's all we did as far as crude's concerned. Let me take a look at the NASDAQ for a second. Show you a couple of things. I think this is pretty cool stuff. And I'm going to show you. All right, first of all, so we took a short here, made a little bit on here. It was good for about 15 or 20 ticks, garbage. Okay, but it beats a loss. And we also had a trade in the ES. Where the heck was that? I can't see where it was. We had a 2-point trade in the ES, but this is what I want everybody to know that's out there in the lovely world of trying to figure things out. We had a trade to go along, and I didn't call it in the room or anything, but at 9:48, literally right at 61.50. If this trade was handled properly, I know that's a big word, right? Handled properly. Look, this business is not for everyone. But from 61.50, okay, that trade went up 60 points. And we're going to leave it at that. I'm not going to make a big production out of it, okay? On that's 60 ES points. That's right. And if you look over here, this actually was the better trade at 9:45 on the YM. You had a great trade from 9:54, right? 33,954, and that trade went up 954, 054, went up 200 ticks, and that's well over. Well, it kept going, whatever. Before it even pulled back a touch. Okay, there was some kind of buy program in here. Nobody's privy to that. It's obvious, you see it, but you can't just jump in. But there was a method trade right here at 9:45, 9:54, all day long. Okay, it's our OR trade, just like we had it over here in the ES. OR trade 9:48, right from 61.50. And it worked out uh, magnificently. Okay, yeah, And as far as the NQ is concerned, this was you had to give it room. You had to give it room. So we went long up here somewhere around 15, 104.50, I think is where we went long, blah, 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 blah. Now, when you learn what you're doing and how you're doing it, and you need to try to do what's called a factor in. And if you do a factor in from 104.50, and again, I'm not going to belabor the point, but from 104.50, if you knew what the hell you were doing, it went up 100 points. That's 400 ticks. 400 ticks times $5. That's a lot of money. All right. If you took 50 ticks, it's a lot of money. But there's risk associated with this, right? So you need to what's called leg in. And that's that's not rudimentary. That is very, very many years of trading, and I have a long time in trading. So you have to figure out, hey, what is your risk, and what are you looking for potentially as a reward? And in that situation, which you didn't even need to take, because you could have been in on the OR trades at 948 on the ES and 945 on the YM and had an unbelievable day. That being said, if some people did not do anything today, which I think is great, that's okay. The goal is to be able to come back and trade another day. Fed day can be very, very destructive for individuals who trade. So we're right now at 922, right? As far as September 22nd. So what I always tell my guys is this: where are you for the month? It's a rhetorical question. Are you doing well? That's a question you have to ask yourself. You should be. And if you're doing well, then you could take on a little bit more risk. You bite off a little bit more. You could take this trade here, do a leg in, and put something on here, then put something on as it's coming down, then when it's coming back up, because there's just too many people who were going short there, and they made a few points, and then right up. And 100 points is a lot. That being said, guys, Fed Day, another one in 2021. I want everybody to have a great night, get some rest, and get ready to come back tomorrow for trading, singing, and maybe a few jokes. Take care, guys. Thank you.